Welcome back, everyone. It is I, the Oscar-nominated a-hole, the a-hole who is sometimes a troll, and today we're talking about a little juicy bit of Captain Marvel. Have you ever had a juicy sirloin steak just plopped right down in front of you, medium, not medium rare, medium, because you got that nice bit of red, not too much, not too little, and you just cut through a juicy steak at that Roadhouse steak place you go to. There's a large variety of them, but you go to that steakhouse. Oh, it's so good. And that's what we're getting into today. And oh my gosh, skip the meat and the potatoes, or skip the potatoes, skip the veggies. We're going right down for the meat. Apparently this is a rumor, so for all the people out there who go, you have no facts, you have no facts, well, listen up, dipshit. I'm saying it's not. Just saying that. Letting it be clear. This is not a fact. This is not a fact. Fact. Okay. Got that down. Alright. Now you can't say, we got it. We got it, okay? Alright, cool. So, this is not a fact. Repeat it one more time. But purportedly, insiders state that Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, is not being loved by the rest of the Avengers cast. Specifically, Elizabeth Olsen, I believe that's her name, the girl who plays Scarlet Witch, does not like her very much, and apparently neither does Bob Iger, mostly probably because he sees it from a financial standpoint where he's like, oh god, I've had The Last Jedi. This is like looking like The Last Jedi, but for Marvel, this is my only big property left that's making me lots of money. And right now, it's not looking too good. So, he's got good reasons to be worried. Good job, Bob. You're finally opening your eyes. Maybe you can actually do something about this. Like, firing Brie Larson and getting someone actually good in the role. Change it to Miss Marvel and make her look hot. Thank you. And don't make it all about feminism. Just let it be naturally feminism, like Wonder Woman, okay, and like Alita, Battle Angel. It was just naturally a very good feminist movie because you weren't talking or pushing it, because it just was it. Instead of talking about it, they actually like lived it. They were, they weren't like, that's the way you do it. You don't preach, you practice. That's the difference. And your practice will preach for you. There you go. Simple as that. But, no, they don't like putting their thoughts into action unless it has to do with punching Nazis. But that's for another time. Nonetheless, it's very interesting for this rumor, mostly because you can look at it, step back and be like, yeah, I could really see this happening because Kevin Feige obviously is loving Brie Larson to death. He's being all like, oh, she's the strongest superhero in the MCU. And this is her very first outing. This is her very first movie within the MCU, the very first appearance of Captain Marvel. And she's already being told, oh yeah, she's the best, she's the strongest, she's the greatest, she can defeat Thanos in like a snap. Are you kidding me? And I can understand why the people, the cast of the Avengers would be pissed off. One, because they come to find out, oh yeah, by the way, spoiler alert, your name comes from Captain Marvel. Oh yeah, and also, she's the first Avenger, technically, not Captain America. Oh, and on top of that, she's the strongest, and she hasn't even earned her place. So all of you who have been sticking around here for so long, making so much money for the MCU, yeah, you're weak. Like, pathetically weak compared to her. Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, my personal favorite. Yeah, they're none of them. Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange even, Spider-Man. Nope. Captain Whammon, Captain Marvel, she's the biggest and the baddest in town. Are you kidding me? And I'm very glad to hear that this is a possibility that the actors and actresses are saying, ha, screw that, Captain Marvel. I don't think so. They have worked in those fields for years, and they deserve their own standalone movie or for them to be pushed in a highly big progressive way as in the first female film, because so many of us who do not want Captain Wham and Captain Marvel wanted Miss Marvel or a Black Widow film, which if any female deserves to have their own film, it is Black Widow. I'd love to see a Black Widow rated R spy thriller. Like, that would be so cool. Number one, because, I mean, rated R spy thrillers are pretty kick-ass. And number two, Scarlett Johansson's hot as hell. So, I mean, both those combinations, fantastic. Easily a $700 million box office. Duh. The Chinese would love it because they like attractive people on the screen. So they would go watch it. So I don't see a problem with it. But it seems as though the people at Marvel, I guess Kevin Feige would be the only person who would really be making choices, which is weird because I would think that if Bob Iger didn't like it, he could just go up to him and be like, hey Kevin, I really don't like the way that you're doing with this Captain Marvel thing. It's really reminded me of The Last Jedi. But then again, Bob Iger could have been like, oh no, it won't do that. It's the Marvel, Marvel don't, fail like that, even though he should be looking at the Marvel comic sales. Good lord. Anyways, but it seems as though they were not intending it to fail. They were like, nah, are you kidding me? This thing's gonna be hotter than spice cakes. Are you kidding me? Or hot cakes. They're gonna be better than hotter than hot cakes. They're gonna fly off the off the online forums. People are gonna be buying tickets like crazy. Really? And then when they find out that, the tickets aren't selling that well, let's make a story up that people are. Hey, let's start fundraisers to get people to buy more tickets. Hey, let's get people to buy multiple tickets to go send their friends and their families out to it. Hey, let's give off free ones to American Eagle. It's like, are you serious? They're trying their best to inflate their numbers as much as possible. And sure, that might work out for the opening weekend, but knock knock hello, the second weekend box office will drop so bad though. Because they're trying to inflate these numbers. They're trying to make it look good. So they're selling tickets to all these companies and trying to get people to go to the movie and stuff, which in reality is not very smart. Because sure, you might raise that box office up, but then in the second week, you might have the biggest box office drop in history because people want to go see it, find out, oh man, it's boring, I don't want to go rewatch that, so they don't go rewatch it on multiple times. I can bet you, most likely, the second weekend second weekend they go see Captain Marvel, you could probably go, and you might have less than half a theater full on the second weekend. Which is pretty freaking pathetic for a Marvel film. I remember back when Infinity War happened, I went on opening day because I told my girlfriend, I was like, we'll go the first day, or we won't be able to go till like the very end of its run, because that for like the next 3 to 4 weeks, the theaters are going to be slammed on the weekends. Because everyone's going to go see Infinity War. And it's not just Infinity War, like Captain America Civil War, like the big ones, But Captain Whammin'? Are you kidding me? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. I don't understand why they're doing this. And I think that they've put their foot in their mouth and their fist in their face with the fact of hiring Brie Larson, who's a big mouth idiot who goes around and spouts a bunch of ideology and propaganda bullshit, and she can't just shut her effing mouth because she's a freaking idiot. And if she gets fired because she's a whammin' or something, you could totally see her coming out of the woodwork like Mark Hamill. The only difference is Mark Hamill's a nice guy. And he was abused, I feel like emotionally, on Star Wars, the newest ones, because he was like, oh, George Lucas is going to direct it. I can't wait. I'm signed on. I'm going to be a part of his sequel trilogy. And he was so excited to work with George, and then all of a sudden, nope, sold it to Disney, and now you're enslaved to a contract, and you have to work for Disney. And I felt really bad for Mark. I was like, oh man, are you kidding me? When I found that out, I felt like heartbreak. So when he's coming out stating just the other day that, yeah, I don't really want to talk about Star Wars anymore. He was the #1 Star Wars cheerleader, and because of Ryan Johnson in The Last Jedi, he's like, yeah, I really don't care about it anymore. That's so sad. And thank you, Disney and Kathleen Kennedy. And now you're getting all these people from the Marvel Universe because of Brie Larson, wokeness, and Kevin Feige, and his love for, the strongest character in all of Marvel. All of the people in the cast who are from the original Marvel Cinematic Universe are saying, apparently, purportedly, in a rumor, not fact, but supposedly, they're saying, yeah, we really don't like her. She's kind of a bitch. And all of us with natural brain functions and logic and understanding and thought processes will sit back here and we'll go, yeah, we could have told you that after the first trailer. We could have told you that the year before with A Wrinkle in Time when she said, I don't need 40-year-old white dude telling me what did and did not work for him about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him. Well, how about that? How about this, Brie Larson? That dress that you were wearing in that clip, that dress was not made for you. You look like you're about to pop out of it, and believe you me, I do not want to see no saggy flapjacks. So thank you very much. Please put them back in. Anyways, especially with that face, are you kidding me? Pinocchio had a better looking face than that. Just saying. Anyways, and he was a real boy. You're not a real woman. You're just a whammon. Anyways. Tell me what you thought about, what did you think about this rumor? I think it's very interesting. I think it's something that could definitely be processed. Of course, if they get confronted with it, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? We love Brie Larson. They're going to take photos. They're going to be kissing her on the cheek. Oh, we respect the whammon. Yeah, okay. Unless there's someone who actually has the balls to come out and be like, yeah, no, we don't like her at all. She's a hella bitch. Yeah, can we get her out of here, please? We would really appreciate it. Until that time happens, I highly doubt that it actually will happen. That they'll be open about it. So that until then, they will be covering up and acting like everything is fine and right with the world, even though it's obviously not. So, tell me your thoughts on below about this whole situation. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Please like the video. It does really help a lot. It gets the video to come out and allow more people to see it, and therefore more subscribers, and therefore more content, and therefore more comments, and then for a bigger community of a-holes together talking shit about crap-ass entertainment, which of course is the best. Duh. Making fun of Brie Larson every day is the best. With her flat ass. Oh my god, that thing is so flat. Just like her personality and Daisy Ridley's body. Anyways, so, I hope that you all have a fantastic day. Please subscribe, like, and comment below your thoughts, and let me know your thoughts about this whole situation, and I very much appreciate it, and I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, never, ever, 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 never, never, ever, ever be like Brie Larson.